It looks so nice. I don't want to kill it now. Yeah, fuck those ugly bugs. No!
It's been a while since I've made an actual video. I usually cover obscure and underrated video games and, well, you guessed it, this is one of them. As someone in the comment section of the game's soundtrack said already, this game is criminally underrated and underplayed. It has no microtransactions, a free and unique twist on the Battle Pass system, an amazing soundtrack, great community, very difficulty, procedurally generated and massive caves that are goddamn fucking eye candy. But to top it off, you can get drunk at this game. All that drinking aside, what is this game all about? Well, Deep Rock Galactic is a first-person shooter co-op adventure game. It has procedural generation of caves for each mission, mining, which can be an objective, a necessity, or just a very satisfying bonus that will make you progress faster. It's made for exploration, and of course killing the bugs, bosses, and crazy machines. With 4 classes, you've got the gunner, the scout, the driller, and my personal favorite, the engineer. Each having 6 different weapons with around 10 to 15 upgrades, plus another 6 to 7 overclocks for each weapon. It's safe to say that this game has a lot to offer when it comes to progression. The game also has randomized but distinct mission types spread out across its many stunning environments, with this one being my personal favorite. I mean, just look at that. You can go mine Morkite, hunt some eggs, refine some odd-looking liquid, salvage a fallen crew's tech, extract blue crystals.
One taste, and you will know.
Get it. We get the quality. We don't settle for crappy crystal Aquarqs.
Drill a big ball, kill giant bugs, or, you know, fuck over that stupid rival company stepping on your property. Them and their little upside down pyramid. To give you a bit of an idea about difficulty, the warning hazard logos in cave complexity. These go from 1 to 3, with complexity 1, it's more or less simple, easy to explore, and doesn't require that many zip lines, platforms, or digging to give you space. Complexity 3 turns the caves upside down. The terrain becomes extremely unpredictable, hard to traverse, and can be either too tightly packed for comfort or so huge you'll never make it without the scout's flare gun. And you're gonna need your teammates, otherwise you're not gonna find your way around it. Complexity 2 is like a balanced mixture of the two. Then there's mission length. Mission length on paper means a higher quota for the main objective, like more eggs, more morkite, or an extra mule or target. That said, in reality, the length could just as well be determined by the mission type, the warnings, which I'll get into later, and the hazard level. Speaking of which, the hazards that go from 1 through 5. Hazard 1 is honestly too boring to even get into and is pretty much just creative mode. You can just do whatever you want. Hazard 2 is what I recommend for starters. It's not too overwhelming and it's still pretty fun. And then there's Hazard 3, which in my opinion is pretty much the medium difficulty. It's what everybody plays since it's challenging for newer players and not too boring for older players. And there's Hazard 4, which is my favorite difficulty. It's challenging, can sometimes be impossible, and it's the difficulty that I recorded most of my footage with. The higher hazards are hectic, but very rewarding. You get around double the credits, XP, and minerals as you get from Hazard 1. And since Deep Rock is wave-based, there's still plenty of room for you to mine, explore, and prepare for the onslaught. I've never played Hazard 5, so you will watch me die trying.
We're the best! Stone! Let's get the job done! The drill dozer! Big ass to the red end! Keep the bugs away from her!
Incoming swarm! Keep...
All clear! Anyone guarding the drill dozer?
Has begun cracking the armoring shell. If you lose the dozer, you lose...
Make every bullet count! Out of the way! Help me protect the dozer! Is that all you got?
Hazard 5 is quite stressful, but I actually enjoyed playing it. A lot of fun. Anyways, before I go on to the last section of the video, I'd like to point out that Season 3 of Deep Rock Galactic is coming in 5 days. I highly recommend that you check it out for yourself. It looks amazing, it's gonna be fucking awesome.
One happens during your mission, clear out the impact zone immediately and get ready to get cracked during your mission. And the plague hearts inside quickly start maturing. Violently so, evolved into full contagion spikes, rapidly infecting the local wildlife. No mentions of shrimps or barbies, please. I saw that powers along the ground and even up sheer walls made a portable shredder swarm from captured and reprogrammed shredder drones to this.
Dodge this!
Throw and attach this device to any surface and it will saturate the surrounding area in a blistering hail of cracked stone.
And furthermore, there are anomalies, randomly selected positive boosts for a mission. One such boost, for example, is low gravity. Absolutely insane. You don't need to run, it's fun. You can go high, make them fly.
Out of explosives! All but save yourself!
And you'll never die. Warnings. Randomly selected negative boosts, or just crazy things that makes enemies stronger, having the machines in a fight, a crazy motherfucker that has ungodly properties such as a higher transparency and vulnerability, which apparently is also able to kill the Betsies, the rival's hostile clones of the mule, which are very strong. And it stalks you forever like the prey you are. I could make this video much longer, but I don't want to spoil too much of this game. I mean, I really love it. I hope more developers make games like it, with communities as healthy as this game, and as much passion put into it. With that said, that's it for the main part, and enjoy a couple more strange and awesome things about this game while you're at it. This is me, signing out. First off, we have my favorite overclock in the entire game, the Fat Boy, which turns your grenade launcher into a nuke launcher. A friggin' nuke launcher. It's not the best overclock, but it is to me because sheer force is something my friends do not like when it's directed at them. The earthquakes in the magma core, though, can sometimes leave behind these just insane-looking formations. I freaking love that. There's a cave leech that, much like the barnacle from Half-Life, grabs you and kills you. This one, however, is always high up on the ceiling, and you can never see it coming, so be wary. If you shoot these ice crystals, they fall down with incredible amounts of kinetic energy. I mean, just look at that. Damn.
Oh, you're down there. Hello, brother. Hello. I'm passing by.
And last but not least, there's the golden jihads, as I call them. Big exploders made of pure gold that leave behind a giant gold-covered crater. It's a real sight to see. Unless you die, of course. That's all I needed to show. If you've enjoyed this video, then I'm glad you did. And I hope you have a nice day.